everyone! This is Backroom Noise episode 196. And we've got a bunch of cool people on today's show. And we have a bunch of today's show on cool people. Okay. And we're going to be rolling for topics again tonight, like we do every night now. So I hope that everyone on the show has their D20 ready.
Oh, BB.
I was really waiting to hear Kyle, like, pour... yeah, like that noise.
Okay, hold on.
That was new Kyle.
Yeah, I know, that was the new Kyle, so I'm like, wait. There we go, there's Kyle.
Yeah, you can tell because it sounds more like a 1,000-piece Lego set. Than
Yeah, I know.
There's too many.
Well, you know what is dice. They don't know any better.
Oh shit, I'm gonna go get my Legos.
Yeah.
Kyle's actually just building with Legos in front of us? Yeah, you think
You
it's
can't
nice?
prove me wrong. Okay, that's fine.
I mean, I can't prove that you're not
that
building
was
with
an
Legos
18.
right now. I have no idea.
I also rolled an 18.
Wait, did you both roll 18s?
7.
I didn't actually roll. I just made a comment about Kyle building Lego and then just making up a random number.
Oh, man. Let's see. Alright, it's fun. Everything will be okay. So, on today's show, it's more like tonight's show, but like I upload it more afternoon, so I guess today works.
I mean, to be fair, Kyle and I work nights, so what is time or day?
Yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, like,
You
you
mean
just
day?
kind of exist. It's just,
Shut up, Kyle.
yeah, Kyle, you're working days this week. Chris is saying.
You're one of those
That's 'cause
people
you're
now,
dating.
Kyle.
I'm special boy.
Kyle is the specialist of boys.
Yay!
Alright, so, we have Nick. Hello, Nick.
Hello.
Hi. You said that you're leaving for food soon. What kind of food? Or are you going to grab food soon? Or something?
Chinese
Something
food.
What kind of food are you eating?
Chicken fry.
Ooh.
It's fried rice.
Woohoo. Dude, I love fried rice, to be honest.
Bruh.
It's so great.
I ordered so much of it, it's gonna be disgusting.
You can save some if you don't eat it all.
No, that's not how life works.
Yeah. So, this was like a few months back. I was with Mark and his girlfriend Rachel wanted dinner, and they were like, "Yeah, we're just gonna get Chinese food." And I had already eaten, but I'm like, you know, fuck it. Since we're here, I'm gonna get rice, and I got like a big ass thing of rice. It was big, like.
Yay!
And I'm like, I'll have some of it. Like, a half hour later, I had eaten it all, and I'm like, what am I doing with my life? Oh, man. It's just so good. Dude, like, rice is so good. I understand why people like rice, because I like rice. And I can eat rice. Chris, you can eat rice too, right?
Kind of.
Sometimes?
A
Why
lot
wouldn't you be
of
able to have
carbs.
rice?
It's really
Bacon
hard to
fried
measure.
rice.
Oh. Wait, bacon fried rice?
I did just eat some bacon fried rice, actually.
That sounds amazing. Bacon
It
fried
is.
rice? Wait, like that's a thing?
Yeah, I got
Yes.
it.
Bacon
I
fried
literally
rice sounds like the greatest invention that ever lived, to be completely
Yeah,
honest with
Khalid
you.
hated me.
Who did?
Khalid.
Khalid.
What?
Khalid, he's from Jordan, so it's like a cultural thing that they
Oh.
don't like pork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No, that makes sense. As soon as you said he was from Jordan, I'm like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fair, yeah. That's why, like, if you
Should've
bragged
done
about
that.
eating a burger in front of, like, someone who's, like, Indian or something, they probably wouldn't
Yeah.
be too big of a fan of you.
That's why Kyle likes to walk around with the Baconator full-fledged in our office.
Not really.
To piss off everyone. I hope there's, like, at least, like, a vegan, too, so you can get at them.
Yeah.
Yeah. There needs to be a vegan in your office. Just so you can upset
Everyone
them.
needs bacon in their lives.
I mean, to be honest, okay, so we got a question in chat for you, Kyle. It says, Kyle, how much penis do you take in a day?
Over 9,000.
Okay, so Sky, it's over 9,000.
I figured it was Sky.
Yeah.
Of course it's Sky.
It would be kind of weird if that was a random person who asked you that, but it's whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it is still on Twitch, so it wouldn't be that weird.
No, I mean, that actually would be kind of normal. Yeah. It wouldn't be the weirdest thing I've ever heard of. But yeah, so hello, Sky. Sky had an invite to the podcast, but I think Sky's busy. If Sky for
You
some
mean the
reason
cunt?
is not busy, he can still come to the podcast if he likes. But we're gonna keep going on. Yeah, I mean, I think Sky is asking the realest question here. I'm just glad
Is
to
it
know
more?
it's 9,000. That's a lot of work,
Okay.
Kyle. I'm just gonna be honest
I mean,
with you.
I'm pretty fucking talented at one thing. And
Do you do
know,
that like at work too?
I mean,
Is that how you got the job?
You got the
That's
job.
gross.
There you go.
I think I got it.
Yeah. Oh man.
I think I get so much attention from Dan and Patrick.
Shit.
Where's Kyle? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
You just
He's
see
on a
like you see like a
queue.
hand come out from their
He's on
desk.
a
You just waving like. Oh man.
How does Kyle get so much on phone time?
Hmm. Take one guess. Okay, so well, Sky said that makes him feel much better to know that.
Okay.
Why exactly? Not sure.
I mean, Sky's pretty cute, so maybe he just wants to...
Sky is a cute boy. Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He's a nice boy. Would not blame you if you did. Good talk, dude. So right now, I'm drinking my favorite soft drink. Not drink.
Mountain Dew Code Red.
No,
Ew.
it's
Mountain Dew Blue?
no.
Dr. Pepper.
Voltage is what it was called, sorry. I thought I remember.
It's not voltage either, anyway.
Is it?
I just had to remember the name of it because it's... Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't just
Is
call
it-
it Blue. Yeah.
Is it Sierra Mist?
It's not
Mellow
knockups
Yellow.
right now.
I fucking nailed
Are
it.
you just
Is it Mellow
naming
Yellow?
different kinds of Mountain Dew right now, Kyle?
Mellow Yellow isn't Mountain Dew, it's Mellow Yellow.
Oh, you
Which
said
is
okay.
almost
fair.
Mountain Dew.
No, basically, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much Mountain Dew.
It's basically Mountain Dew at this point now. Okay, so here's a hint. It's a Coca-Cola product.
Cherry Coca-Cola?
No,
You mean it's not an Arizona product?
no. No, I said my favorite soft drink,
Oh, I can't.
which means soda.
Might as well go for a soda. Nobody hurts.
Vanilla
Nobody cries.
Coca-Cola?
It is vanilla Coke. Yeah.
Bam, 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 bam,
Yeah.
bam, bam.
Vanilla Coke is my favorite soda. My favorite drink is it's Arnold Palmer, obviously.
Hey.
I compare everything in my life to how many
Oh,
Arnold
yes.
Palmer and Mike and Ike's I can get with it. It's
It's
just
not-
Oh,
Big
yeah, I
fried
forgot
rice.
about this.
I'm jealous now.
Yeah. So I have a topic like that actually. So actually,
Is it 7?
It's no, Kyle.
Is it 8?
No.
Is it
It's
9?
like our sheep metric unit.
All right. So
It's
Kyle,
very
I'm gonna roll first.
specific.
Actually, you know what? We're gonna
17.
do something different this week. All right. Everyone roll once.
Everyone roll once. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I already rolled my 18. I'm not changing that.
No, roll again.
4,
God damn it.
5. Yeah.
Roll one die, Kyle.
Too late.
Do it again and roll one die.
17, 16, 9, 4, and 4.
I rolled a 5.
All right. I'm gonna.
So the 17 wins, so I'll roll that one again.
Okay.
8.
Alright.
Fuck.
16.
Cool. Let's see, and I get a... Okay. Okay, so, topic pick in order goes Chris, myself, Kyle, Nick. We basically just rolled for initiative, yeah.
I'm gonna hold my action.
Okay, so you're gonna go last then.
You have to choose. You have to specify what action it is, though.
Are you gonna hold your topic pick in action?
Until I can segue horribly from a quality topic.
Okay, cool. Alright, then I'll go first, then. And,
So,
I will
I-
roll.
I think that would be a reaction to an action. Thank you.
A reaction to a reaction.
Yeah,
Is
but
it-
you can still use
it's like
someone
saying
else's action
ATM
as a
machine.
trigger for holding your action.
ATM machine, Kyle, please.
Sick communication.
It's the sickest communication.
Alright, so I rolled an 18. And what is the
Your internal
strangest thing
communication.
you believe as a child? Like, as an adult?
Santa,
Okay, yeah, it's obviously, like, Santa, all those things.
Easter Bunny.
Oh no, I have a really
Jesus.
funny one.
Alright, let's hear this,
Okay.
Nick.
So, when my mother would drive me and my brother to school,
Yeah.
we'd always hit the same traffic light that would take like 2.5 minutes to change.
Yeah.
And so she told us, in order to make it last longer, because we never wanted to go to school, you need to blow at the light in order to keep it from changing.
I love that, yeah.
So we kept blowing at the light.
I mean,
I love that. That's amazing.
like, wait, the traffic light? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
the traffic light.
Okay.
So,
Apparently, it used to be a thing if you flash your lights that it would change.
It
faster.
still works.
Because it would think you're an emergency vehicle.
oh no, so, but,
Something like that.
the reason why I know you can flash your lights works, it does still work, at least, around here, because it simulates, like, multiple sets of headlights coming, and, so the sensors will change.
No, they usually just have weight sensors here, and
For here, at least, that's, like, the idea behind,
Yeah.
like, doing
Oh, I
it.
thought we switched over to heat based on the engine of the car.
It might be that, but for
That
some
would be
reason, every time I
horrible
flick
for
my
electric
headlights at
vehicles.
it, it changes, so...
Yeah.
that could be one of those. What the fuck's it called?
It just happens, but it has nothing
There's
to
a
do
word
with it.
for it. Yeah.
I can't think of it.
We do,
Bird.
we do weight sensors, which means if you're on a motorcycle, you might get trapped at a light in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, I know we have some of those.
We have a lot of them. Like most of them are that.
That's pretty much everything, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, okay, so one thing, so I think the button said power on it. So in my dad's pickup as a kid, there was a button that said power, and it was literally just like, if you hit that button, like it turns the cigarette, the holder on, or a cigarette lighter
Yeah.
on. But every time it hit it as a kid, my dad would step on it. Like, he'd make the car go faster, so I was convinced that
Ooh,
I
that's
was in control and making the car go faster every time he did it. Or I pressed that button. So for, like,
yeah, well-
a few years, I thought that, like, I could make my dad's truck go faster by hitting a button.
I have a relevant one that's kind of like that, I guess. Then.
Sure.
Well, sorry, by relevant, I mean I wasn't even a child.
Oh, okay.
I was probably 17-ish.
Alright.
Does that count? It
Sure,
counts.
yeah, let's hear it.
To me, it counts. Okay.
Yeah,
so anyway,
it's
World
counts.
of Warcraft, and there's these little like crystal thingies that don't do anything. Like they don't actually do anything. They're called like it's like a rainbow generator or something.
Yeah.
That's what the item is essentially now. It used to be just like focus crystals, and you could like create a little line if you activated it in inventory. You targeted a player, and it like just made a little line between the two of you. That's all it did. It just channeled a little color. And one of my friends said he had a special one, and it could kill people. And sorry, I just watched Drago's teammate. And so I believed him because Paladin. Okay, so he was a Paladin and a Mage, and the Paladin had a special ability where if he casted, and the Mage would always cast on the Paladin, and the Paladin at the time had a special ability where he could bubble someone like on his team. And it would like cast like this immunity shield around them. This entire shell where like they cannot be damaged by anything under any circumstances ever, and it's called Divine Sacrifice, or something like that. And but it would kill the paladin.
Yeah.
You'd sacrifice your life to like basically save someone else. Like, that's how it worked. So he'd be hitting that every time, and they had me fooled for like a week,
Yeah.
straight up, just thinking like Cat was killing the guy. Like, no! Like, I'd commit suicide to get away from the fucking light.
Yeah.
Like, I'd run it at all costs.
Oh man, that's great.
But then I saw the bubble one day, because he just had, like, a macro to, like, click it off.
Hmm.
the spell, because like this, like whenever that bubble hits you, or, like lands on you or whatever, you can't move or do anything. But he had like a built-in, like, macro to just like cancel it, like cancel aura. So I just would never see the bubble actually pop on him. But one day I saw it and I was like, "You son of a bitch!"
Oh man,
Realized what it was. Yeah,
that's great. You like wait?
that's the
wait.
only one I could think of. That's other than like, that's not like
Not Santa
Jesus
Claus
or Santa.
Yeah.
Or,
What was the first thing you said?
Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus. Okay. Like I thought that's what you said. I'm like, wait, did he?
Yes.
You know, like all those make believe things, like the Easter
Yeah.
Bunny, God.
God. Yeah.
Man, it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so
Krampus.
did you say Krampus?
Yeah.
Wasn't that like a horror movie about like an evil Santa Claus? That's Sky.
It's the German Santa Claus. It's German for
User
horror.
was moved to your channel.
Sky.
If kids were naughty, he'd kidnap them and beat
Hi,
them
Sky.
or something. It was weird. Yeah.
Oh yeah, like he'd like kidnap the kid.
Yeah,
and
put a kid.
yeah,
You'd take your children. If you're a naughty kid, you'd put you in a sack and
and
take you
take you
and beat
away
or some
instead of
shit.
giving
yeah.
you coal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sky, that ever happened to you?
How do you think I became the way I am?
Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes more sense.
Oh, I thought it was from Saint Nick when he put sticks in your shoes when you were bad, and then your parents would beat you with jumper cables. I mean, what?
God damn it.
Yeah, it's like it's one time I was reading a book about Santa, and I got really into the culture, and then my dad beat me with some jumper cables, and then I never read the book again.
Subreddit. Is it a whole subreddit or is it just a guy?
It's just one guy.
It's just the guy.
Yeah,
Did they make a subreddit about him?
they should have.
Probably.
Yeah. So, Nick, could you tell everyone like why that's so funny?
I can't because I'm getting the phone call. Goodbye.
All right, I'll tell them. Okay. So, basically, there's a guy on Reddit who every single comment, like I think he's ever done, will be like a story or something that he does, and then at some point in the story, it goes to his dad beating him with jumper cables. I don't know why it's so funny, but it's the greatest thing I've ever read.
Because it just comes out of nowhere.
Because it's just like he'll be talking about
Nothing to do
something
with,
completely different, right? He could be talking about like making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, right? It's like, yeah, so I was taught that you put the jelly first, then the peanut butter, but then one time I put the peanut butter first, then the jelly, and then I got beaten with jumper cables. And then my dad
One on each
brutally
slice.
beat me with jumper cables. And then, I just never made the sandwich like that again.
I don't even like peanut butter jelly, and I know you're supposed to put one on each slice.
Well, yeah, I was just trying to say something that wasn't normal so he can get beat with jumper cables for doing it.
Yeah, but I don't even think it had to be necessarily wrong what he did.
It's fair.
I think it was just out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's just kind of, he always gets beat with jumper cables.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
other day I was driving down the road and suddenly my dad came out and beat me with a pair of jumper cables. Kind of thing. Like,
Or like he would say, it reminds me of that one time that my dad beat me with jumper cables,
yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, so Sky, I assume you don't have a D20 on you, correct?
Oh, well,
Okay, alright, so when...
Acting like we're the weird one.
Yeah,
He's the only one that does it.
right? Like...
a D20?
Yeah.
I also rolled 2 natural 20s.
Oh. Alright,
14, 13,
okay, so,
7.
Sky...
Yeah.
When it gets... So basically, we all have D20s because we're D&D nerds.
I just like dice.
I mean, you play D&D too, Chris. So.
How are you people D&D nerds and you haven't watched Stranger Things, man?
Hasn't watched what? Stranger Things?
Stranger Things, yeah.
I watched Critical Role.
Of course I have. And
watched
yeah,
Critical Role.
Critical Role. Stranger Things isn't even about D&D. They literally play it.
I
the
think
first
my sister
episode
made the
for 2
exact same
minutes.
argument to get me to watch it,
What,
Yeah.
Stranger Things?
which is why you can tell it's a quality argument.
Okay.
It's such a good show.
Yeah, I don't watch TV, those guys.
Dude, season 2's almost out. What the fuck
I
took you so long to
know.
watch it?
I know.
Did you just watch it?
I only just watched it because I never
Hell,
watched
wrong
TV.
with you?
So What do you mean?
It's not even TV, you fuck. It's on Netflix.
That's what I'm saying. I just got Netflix because I switched T-Mobile, so I watched it, and then
Hey, where have you been the last, 10 years?
gaming. What the fuck? I was with you guys.
He's like, I was with you guys playing video games every day. I didn't have time to watch Stranger Things.
I've had Netflix since it came out in Canada.
Fuck that, man. I wasn't paying $10 for it.
I don't pay for
Although, yeah,
Netflix.
totally
Someone
worth it.
else does. But I use it.
Yeah.
Well, I
think
do.
I got-
They gave me the password, man,
Have
so
it.
it's on them.
You were telling me about D20.
Oh yeah, so
which I
it's a
still
dice
have.
with 20 sides.
okay.
And basically, each week now, I bring 20 topics and re-roll for topic. So when it's your turn, I'm just going to have you kind of pick a random number 1 through 20.
Okay.
So, it's not your turn
You can
to
just-
pick, though.
You can literally just type /roll20 in Google or something and it'll do it for you.
You could do a random number generator 1 through 20. If you wanted to. Or you could pick a number, you know? It's got whichever one you want. But as of right now, unless Chris decides to use his action now, it's Kyle's turn to pick a topic.
Still holding.
Alright, Kyle. Roll, my man.
14.
You wanna know what's weird, Kyle?
What?
I just picked up my dice, put it down, it was on 14.
Yep.
And you rolled a 14.
We're just meant to be together, Tony.
It is, yeah, exactly.
Okay, Cupid lied to us?
It did. It was trying to set us away from each other, but really just brought us closer together. Alright, so topic number 14 is, what is the first thing you do when you wake up?
Turn on Twitch.
I check my phone when I wake up.
I'll be honest. It's well, your answer's pretty logical, Hydro.
Yeah.
Oh,
there-
fine.
Well, checking the alarm clock or the phone, just to get your point across. You do not want to get back up. But I developed this habit of just listening to a song when I wake up. Like
The
I
random
don't- it doesn't
song?
matter what it is. A random song from my playlist.
Yeah.
Until I just get the hell up. And I'm one of those people, I'm pretty sure you guys are as well, I'll set up 10 goddamn alarms
Oh,
on
yeah,
my
dude.
phone. You know what I mean? So, until I get pissed off at one of those, I just keep listening to music.
Yeah. Yeah. And when I say I check my phone, I must say, I look to see, what notifications I got when I slept. Rather than, stop an alarm. Because most days I wake up with a few notifications. Whether it's Twitch streams or people. Their notification on my phone, it makes me feel happy.
I usually have a few thousand emails.
I don't have my email set to my phone.
I don't believe you have a few thousand unchecked emails over a 12-hour period.
Some people don't unsubscribe from spam.
No, I have a separate email for those.
Are they both on your phone?
Oh.
Only the non-spam is on my phone.
I see.
Yeah, I specifically have two different news list descriptions to essentially stuff happening in the communication industry. So I get probably every night, 6 throughout the day. It used to be 8 every hour.
Oh, man.
I changed that because I couldn't handle it.
Yeah, I forget what it was. Oh, okay, so, do you know the Pokemon Go group chat that you, put me in, Nick?
Oh yeah,
I muted that, 10 minutes into being in it, and I haven't looked at it since.
Yeah, when you want to use it, that's when you unmute it. When you're done with it, mute it.
Because, oh my god, dude, I was in there for 10 minutes, my phone went zzz, 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 it just kept going off, and oh my god, people!
I leave all group chats muted at all times and then check them whenever I feel like it.
You're a horrible person.
I don't keep group chats muted, especially when it's friends in the group chat.
Thank you, Hydro.
Yeah.
I'll mute them
Isn't that
if
super
I
annoying
don't
with my
plan on
typing
doing
style, though?
anything with them for the night.
That's fair. Me,
So,
I can sleep.
that-
My phone won't wake me up. If anything goes off.
those options where it's you can mute it for 8 hours. That's the one that I do if I'm not hanging out with them that night.
That's fair. Yeah. I have had times where like a group chat has woken me up, and I got pretty angry at the group chat. I didn't like type in the group chat. I'm angry you woke me up, but like for some reason I'm in a group chat with like some of the high school friends. Like I'm in a group chat with like Mark, Jacob, Mike, and Ryan, and for some reason that group chat only loves to talk at 2 a.m. in the group chat. So it's like I'll be asleep and I just hear zzz, 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 and like I'll wake up thinking like it's my alarm in the morning.
I just get irrationally angry at my phone for going off.
I do too.
And everyone who makes it go off.
Yeah, because like
if it's like a group chat like that anyway, I just get mad for no reason at it. Yeah.
I just yell at my phone so often. Like my phone will be sitting right here, and if it goes off, I'd be like, "What? Who? What do you want?"
Yeah.
It's like, "What do you want from me?" Oh wait, I got a Snapchat from Chris I didn't look at.
Yeah, exactly. See, unless it's something like that. That's why I like to have it muted, because it's like, ooh, it's a surprise.
Oh, bacon fried rice. That looks delicious.
And it was relevant when I sent the Snapchat.
Yeah.
It was. And when I mentioned it
Oh,
earlier.
that looks so good.
It is.
I want bacon fried rice now.
Well, I fucked up my order of fried rice.
You didn't put bacon in it?
It wasn't even that. I fucking so the vegetable versions of the things are available on there. They just like it's not like unless you specifically ask for it apparently. So they always put like these large chopped pieces of onions in there, and I hate it. So I'm just like,
Gross.
please chop them smaller because I'm totally fine with them being small.
They gave you
And because I used the word vegetable, they just assumed it was going to be the vegetable fried rice. And now I'm disappointed.
That's not pork fried or definitely not bacon fried.
I mean, I don't
No.
mind it. Like the vegetable fried rice is fine.
No, I mean it is fine.
I'm sad
but, like,
now.
When you got that, you want pieces of pork in your rice and you get vegetables instead.
I wanted
I'd be
meat.
kind of sad.
I wanted that meat.
Yeah.
I didn't want the veggies.
You know, call them back and be like, "Look here, motherfuckers. You gave me
Dude.
vegetables. I don't want vegetables."
Did I tell you about that time we ordered pizza and all that was on it was fucking onions?
Really?
Dude, okay, so like, me and Vince were like, gonna order pizza one night, and I'm like, he's like, what do you want to order? And I'm like, I don't know, like, whatever, some meats, maybe green peppers, like, anything but onions.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, same, so I don't really care. It's like, just pick a couple things. And he's like, anything but onions. And this is before I had called. Immediately after, I called the place.
Yeah.
I tell them I want bacon, sausage, green pepper, because reasons.
Yeah. Sounds delicious. Yeah.
Yeah. And sure enough, when we get the pizza, there's like fucking 5 goddamn onions on there, like straight up. Like there wasn't like a square, I'd say centimeter, inch of like retail, like real estate on there without fucking onion on it, and that's all.
There was only onions on it.
Yeah, it was inedible. Like you couldn't even eat the fucking thing. It was awful.
Did,
I was so pissed.
did you call him
The
back?
stupid part.
No, I just never ordered from there again.
Yeah.
I ordered a lot of goddamn pizza, so
They lost out a lot.
yeah.
What were you saying, Nick?
I just realized the stupid part was that I asked for it to be small pieces. They didn't chop it small. They're fun.
Yeah, get fucked.
They're like, firstly, we're not chopping them small. Secondly, we're giving them the wrong rice.
Yeah. They never ask for special things because they just don't do it.
No, that's why like
Apparently not.
I never like deviate from like the menu,
Yep.
except when I have to, because
I mean,
I do
yeah.
have to sometimes.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
usually most places are really good about doing what you need to when you tell them I have food allergies. You need to do this.
Yeah.
Except one place, and I love the place. So Nick, the pizza place by you, I love that place. I go there all the time, but they always mess my stuff up, like mine in particular. And like I even know who the owner, like My dad
I know.
does the plumbing
He's
there.
such a nice guy.
He's such a sweet guy, but like I think someone messes up somewhere, and like so for me, I have celiac disease and I'm allergic to milk, right? So I can't have. I want a cheesesteak, but I just want the meat from a cheesesteak. Like that sounds simple enough. Just put the meat in the cheese from a cheesesteak, like in like a container, and give that to me. That's all I want from you. And every time they either the one time I was hanging out with like Nick and everyone, they gave me a full cheesesteak. I'm like, there's bread and cheese here. This is the opposite of what I wanted. I'm like, I just walked back up. I'm like, I don't want to be mean, but I can't eat this. Most 2/3 of this I'm allergic to. I just asked for meat. Like, it's
I'm
so
allergic to
easy though.
Philadelphia, and
Like, but like my only issue is how easy it is just to put meat into a container. Like, you don't even have to make a cheesesteak.
You literally start by cooking the meat,
And that's
and
it.
then you proceeded to add everything else. Just stop there.
Yeah. After you cook the meat, put it in a container and give it to me. That's all I want. And then, for some godforsaken reason, we called to order one time, and we just want the meat from a cheesesteak. Just meat from cheesesteak. My dad brings it home. I look at it. It's cheese and meat. And I'm just like, motherfucker. It's like,
I
really?
mean, that might be what I would have assumed if it was the first time.
Yeah. But, like, it's just that we clearly say, I just want the meat from a
From
cheese steak.
cheese
Right? Like,
steak. Cheese steak.
I know it says cheesesteak, but
Say
when you
what
say you
steak,
just
say
want the
what
meat from a cheesesteak, that means you just want the meat from a cheesesteak. I don't know.
The meat that has
It's
cheese on
just,
it.
when you have food allergies, like, people mess
Yeah.
up your orders all the fucking time. And it's
can't
not
you
like
say
you
you want
can
the
just
steak?
be like, well, okay, I'll eat this, it's fine. You can't.
I feel like we need to work on like the phrasing of this.
My
Can you
favorite
just say you
was-
want the steak?
No, because that'd be a steak, Kyle.
Is it different?
My favorite was shortly after being diagnosed, I went to an Italian restaurant, and I was like, alright, it's not that I can't have anything, it's that I need you guys to be weird about how you bring it to me. And they were like, okay. I'm like, I need you to bring the bowl of the pasta cooked dry, and then I would like if you could bring the sauce also. But I need to weigh the pasta first. I mean, they were like, yeah, sure,
Like,
you can do that.
they're like, okay.
Alright, cool. And they were like, but it's supposed to be a dish that's made and then we bake it afterwards before serving it. And I'm like, I'll take the sacrifice. And they're like, okay.
Yeah. Did they mess it up?
Nope.
Okay, good.
They brought me, they were still very confused,
But they showed that anyway.
but they came out, also their dishes are massive and their servings are massive. So like, fitting 2 bowls in front of one person took some effort on the server's part. I'll give them bonus points for the effort.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, they brought out a bowl of, cooked pasta dry and a bowl of sauce.
I mean, they did well.
And it was delicious.
Yeah. They see. I think like you might be luckier than me when it comes to getting people getting your orders wrong all the time. Like, I tell you, so I was at a burger place and I said that so maybe my wording could have been a little bit better in hindsight, but I said I want this burger. I need to have it on a gluten-free bun, and I don't want cheese or like there's like onion straws or whatever, but like they have gluten in them.
Yeah.
But everything else is okay. And what do they bring me? They bring
The
it
opposite?
with only cheese and onion straws on it.
I need a gluten-free this burger. no
I need
cheese,
gluten-free,
no
dairy-free version of
Or
this
no onion,
burger,
whatever.
right? So no cheese, no onion
Yeah.
straws. Everything else, lettuce, tomato,
Don't say
onion.
that. Don't
no,
leave
not
that.
onion,
Don't
but-
say that part. Just say
The
no this,
the
no
issue
that.
is like,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, it's kind of on them, but they might not know. Like, just the random person making it in the back might not know that the onions have gluten in them.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like she should like have written
That's-
on like the ticket, do not put this on.
Yeah.
And it's someone's fault. And like
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
just the simpler you can communicate it, the probably the better, right?
Yeah.
Because like people
Yeah.
get like confused and like yeah.
yeah, that's why like
See,
I
like that's what happened to me. Usually I just say no onion, and they don't include the onion, and everything's happy. This time
Yeah.
I wanted the onions. I just wanted them chopped thinly, and then it got all fucked up.
Yeah.
well that's because there's I don't want to be mean, but sometimes there's like a almost like a language barrier when ordering from
Yep.
some Asian restaurants
okay.
because like this
No,
don't
this
have
guy
that.
speaks English pretty well.
Okay.
Even if they're English
Oh,
people,
my
there's
God.
a language barrier because there's the whole like microphone in the way. They got like nine
Yeah,
other
no,
voices
sorry.
in the background. They got you know what I mean?
No,
like
sorry.
it's
Um
No, this is online ordering.
oh it's online, never mind then.
well fuck themselves then.
Yeah, then they just fucked
Yeah.
up. Okay.
Literally, I can tell you what I told them. Chop vegetables to be smaller. And vegetables is like the little lentils that they put in and shit, and like the onions.
Do you want to know what's disgusting? If any of you find out you have celiac disease, don't ever get Domino's gluten-free stuff. It's disgusting.
I've had it. Yeah, it's awful.
It is. I would prefer to eat cardboard. Really?
I
would.
don't even like Domino's normal stuff. The only thing I can actually stomach from Domino's is their pan pizza. So
Domino's normal pizza is okay. Like it's not good.
they have that weird fucking dough, and I'm not big on it.
It's not good. It's not.
Yeah.
But like when I could eat it, I would eat it because I was hungry and there's food. But dude, I can't stomach the one they have for the gluten-free one because okay, first of
It's
all,
bad.
so if you ever have someone you're cooking for them, they have like celiac or something, know that you can't cook the same dish for the same amount of time as a normal dish, because
Order?
it either cooks, takes a lot less time to cook. Sometimes it takes a lot more time to cook, depending on its like fake cheese takes a very long time to melt. But
Yeah.
then gluten-free things take a lot less time to cook. So
Yeah.
basically Domino's, they basically just put their shit on the conveyor belt.
Yep.
And they put the gluten-free one on the conveyor belt, and it always comes out burnt to a crisp.
Yep.
And it's just like, I even asked them, is there any way like you could lessen the time or like anything? Like, because it's going to come out really bad and I won't eat it. They, no.
Nope.
Yeah. And it's half they don't care, so.
Yeah.
Rather than they just
Yeah.
got it wrong. It's just like, they just don't care.
My favorite pizza place in the city, we got gluten-free there one time because Robert celiac.
Mm.
And we were having like a Super Bowl thing. By Super Bowl, I mean Grey Cup thing, but yeah.
Yeah.
And like, I didn't even like notice at first. I was like, oh, it's like, I know, like, I knew it was a little bit different, but I
Yeah.
didn't like,
You thought it was that
yeah,
pizza.
it wasn't
was
bad.
placing,
Yeah, I
right?
just thought it was different. I was like, okay. But it wasn't bad by any means.
Yeah.
It was...
No, funnily enough, the same pizza place that got my stuff wrong does gluten-free pizza and it's really good.
Nice.
I actually really love that restaurant. I really do.
They're really good.
It's really good and the food is delicious. It's just like what someone somewhere has messed up a few times, and in the food industry that's gonna happen. Like, it's just
Oh, yeah.
people mess up. It's
And they don't pay them a lot, so they don't pay enough people to
yeah. Then
care,
they're not
right?
like, come on. It's like the poor guy, the guys in the back are probably getting paid like minimum wage.
Yeah.
So it's like they hear the word, like, to be honest, probably what happened with like the cheesesteak was like they heard cheesesteak and they didn't
Yep.
even hear you say just the meat from a cheesesteak. They just hear the
Yep.
word cheesesteak. They make a cheesesteak. They put it out. You know, it's just like
That's
yeah,
when you gotta
exactly.
be like, cheesesteak meat, nothing else.
yeah. But it's just that's not even like on me ordering it. It's the communication between people.
Yeah.
Like in the back, they're just like they hear cheesesteak, they make a cheesesteak. They don't hear that like you could say just the meat from a cheesesteak, and they'll just be like,
No. But like, if you say it, it gives them the idea to say it, and then like, from there, it's just really hard to mess up 3 or like 5 words. Just, or rather, cheesesteak meat, nothing else.
That is fair.
Cheese,
Next
steak.
time I walk in there, I'll be like, hey guys, so here's what you do in the back.
Here's some cheese. Here's some steak. Here's some extra meat.
Or just
I
be like,
guess.
cheesesteak.
They look at it.
No bread, no cheese.
They look at it. Cheese, steak, meat. Extra meat and cheese steak. Got it.
Yeah, exactly.
They come back. I'm like, oh, that looks delicious. I still can't eat it though.
Here's some cheese on some steak.
I just
and
want.
some,
I was waiting
bologna
for the
meat. I don't
time
know.
where I was like, I just want the meat from a cheese stick, and it comes back just cheese on bread.
Yep.
Like, it's gonna happen. I can't
I'm
wait.
surprised that hasn't happened.
Yeah.
Here's your vegetarian cheesesteak.
That's not what I said at all. Because, like, so funnily enough, like, because of the food allergies I have, some people ask me, like, oh, are you like a vegan or something? I'm like, fuck no.
Oh, fuck those people.
I don't hate all vegans, but
You
like,
get special vegan
Most of them.
powers.
like, it's like, if you told me right now, like, a doctor comes up to me, hey, you can't eat meat anymore, I'd shoot myself immediately. I just would.
Well, yeah, you already boned it or everything else.
Right? It's like,
Take away your meat,
food
it's
is such like
what's the
a,
point?
like,
Yeah.
dude, all I got is meat, potatoes, and rice left, and like, if you take those things away from me, I might just off myself.
Just like, how would you even live with all of that then? Like, could you even eat something like tofu for like protein or something? I don't get it.
I don't know. I don't. And I would just have to be like,
Would
I'd be like,
the
this over.
soybeans work?
Probably. I don't know. But I'd be like, if you told me no meat,
But
I'd be
there
like,
are
it's
soy
over.
allergies, so that could happen too.
Yeah. Dude, if I get any more food allergies, you know how sad I'll be? Very, very sad, because it's already limited. Like, if it comes back, like, I don't know if
And it's
potato
just
or
like,
corn
I'm sorry,
allergies
son,
are a
you're
thing,
allergic
but
to
I
a new
don't want
thing. What is it? You're allergic to the air. Oh, thank God it's not meat.
Oh, you didn't say meat, and I just pass out, Dad. Yeah.
Just like if it was any like, oh, thank fuck you didn't say any other food.
Yeah. No, seriously, like, if you told me, like, we found out something you knew allergic to, I'd freak out thinking it was food, and then once I heard it wasn't food, there's only one other thing you could tell me that would upset me more than meat. Do you know what it'd be?
Women.
No, actually. It's, dogs. If you told me I was allergic to dogs, I would be the saddest of sad. That would be the saddest moment of my life.
Guess who's allergic to dogs?
Are you actually?
I have terrible allergies and goes to them duties, pollen, dogs, any animal really.
Really? Oh, at least you can admire cute pictures of dogs.
Honestly, I'd hug a dog and risk losing my lungs because dogs are the best.
Dogs.
Why not just get like a hairless dog?
No, because those are borderline rats.
I mean, fair
No,
enough.
I'm sorry, that's hairless cats.
That's true.
Oh,
That's true.
hairless cats are ugly as fuck, dude.
They're still cats, they're just really ugly.
Yeah. Imagine walking your hairless dog around.
That'd be really cool.
What does a hairless dog look like? I kind of want to look.
Gross.
Alright, I gotta know.
Okay, some of them don't look bad.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, it is.
Most of them look pretty good.
Some of them
I don't
look
know
pretty
what
cute.
you're talking about.
Nope. Oh my god.
As long
a
as they're
hairless
not like
pug
the
is-
weird ones with like the fruity hair, like hair, because that's kind of weird.
Like, if you Google hairless dog, the first one's pretty cute.
NSFW.
What?
Yeah, like the ones that are closer to like the greyhound kind of.
Yeah,
dog.
they're cute.
But when you get to like the smaller dogs, like
No,
no.
those are actually rats. Someone's just trying to pass off this
Like
rat as a
bug I would
dog.
go for.
You just kick them, it's fine. Even rats have hair, dude.
Jesus.
Like,
Yeah, you're right.
There's one picture where it's just hairless dog behind a hairless cat, behind a hairless rat, behind a hairless mouse.
I saw that, yeah. It's so weird looking. This is so
What the
wrinkly.
fuck is
under
that?
The...
What the fuck is that? Is that a hairless bat? That's weird!
Where?
Fuck!
I don't see the hair.
I can't unsee that.
I haven't even run into the hairless bat yet. Oh, I just did. That is weird. That's a weird photo. All right, we're done with this one. Hey, so Nick, wait, Kyle, did you roll yet?
I've gotten
We already did that.
You did. You were the
14.
first. Oh, hey Nick, what do you do when you first wake up?
I mean, besides checking my phone and shutting off my alarms, take a shower.
Fair. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. First thing I do. That's almost exactly what I do then. Yeah, because I check my phone first, check for any notifications, and I shower.
Yeah,
Oh,
to
if I
me,
go to work, then yes. If I wake up to an alarm going to work, yes. If I wake up naturally, Twitch goes on.
Fair. Yeah. If I wake up
Immediately.
naturally, during the school year, I actually roll over and start doing homework.
Wow.
yeah, for me, it's just the day doesn't start until I shower. So if I want food, I need to actually get up and look like a productive person after.
No, be gross. It's fucking fantastic.
Yeah, but like he's dorming, right? So like he has to.
Oh, never mind then. Yeah, okay.
So if he wants to go to like a cafeteria or something, probably.
I mean, like, you can totally be gross. There's a bunch of gross people in there, but
you don't want to
for
be
me,
one
Well,
of
no,
them.
like-
anytime you have to go in public,
Yeah.
it's...
Oh yeah, when you're inside your own house, it's all fair game.
Oh, yeah. Like,
oh,
poor
even
Dragon
in my
Prince.
house.
Before.
On days where I'm doing homework, I might not shower until like 3 o'clock normally.
Yeah.
Just because I wake up and I'm doing homework until then, and I'm like, wow, I could really use a shower.
There are very few times when I break this rule. One, it'll be Christmas. And two, somebody just made pancakes and woke me up and said that they're ready, and I'm like, fuck.
I am not showering. I'm eating those pancakes.
I'll shower at 3, I don't care.
Give me the pancakes while I'm showering. Yeah, did I talk about that on the podcast? Where like, it's like weird thing. I don't know what we were talking about, but I used to eat while in the shower.
Okay, that one's interesting.
Yeah.
Let's hear more.
Yeah. Like cause to cut time, I was like trying to figure out things I could do. So I ate in the shower.
Eat what?
Anything.
Like,
Food, Kyle.
Yeah. Like
you can take a
breakfast.
sandwich in the fucking shower.
No, I never ate a
You're gonna take a
sandwich
bowl
while
of
in the shower,
cereal
but
in
I
the
have
shower.
eaten bags of chips while in the shower.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I have.
Do you not get like soggy and weird and...
I mean,
It's weird, but not soggy.
yeah, I mean, yeah, it was weird because I was eating a bag of chips while in the shower. Yeah, to this day, I'm like, wow, why that was pretty weird. But yeah, so
Yo, man, I did
go, Scott.
the podcast when I was showering.
Yeah, you
That
did do that once.
You're just crazy, honestly. Like, who the hell eats in the shower?
I don't know. It seemed like such a good idea. Because, like,
No.
I was, like, getting ready to shower, and I'm like, wow, I'm really hungry. I really could go with some chips. Why do I combine these two things? I do.
You're in the shower, your mom walks by and just hears crunching. From the shower. It's like, what the fuck?
But then you just take that much longer to shower. Why don't you just shower faster and then eat the chip?
I mean, these are all valid things. I don't do it anymore.
I'm just saying, you know,
Yeah.
like...
At the time, I'm like, this is genius.
Like, if you also need time to eat.
Oh, do you know why I did it, actually? Because what I would eat was, I still eat them to this day, twisted barbecue Fritos. And they leave
Yeah.
your hands with lots of, like, residue.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, what do I do in the shower? And I can just, like, stick my hands up and I'm good.
That's fucking weird. That is fucking weird.
I know. Yep.
I see
That's
where that
coming from me,
logic was
man.
going.
Like, you can kind of see it.
But I like that logic at the same time.
I don't. Oh, no.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. Yep, that's something I've done in my life.
You're fucked up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like.
Look at you, a whole new light now, Tony.
Yeah.
Change the way I think about you from now on.
Dude, high school was a weird time. Let me tell you.
I mean, yeah.
Like, I think that was like probably like freshman year of high school. It's like I can't ever sleep, and I'm really hungry. Food,
I'm eating some
shower,
popcorn.
both. Both.
Drinking
I
a
used to like
three-course
half
meal
fall
at the
asleep in the
bathroom.
shower.
Yeah.
Like legitimately, like eyes closed and just like gone. Like I just like lose time. Standing.
Yeah. So
I love that. I love that feeling, to be honest. When you're just in the shower, hot shower for 30 minutes.
Oh yeah,
Great.
no, I'll straight up like boil myself, like my skin's red coming out, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like I am the lobster. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. So
Feels good though, because then you're just like all the impurities have been burned away.
yeah. So for those who want a mental image of it, so you know how showers have like little like shelves. You put the bag of chips on the shelf.
You're gonna get so much water in there.
You're gonna make a tutorial of this.
Yeah. So okay. All right.
It's
So
gonna be so
basically, what you
gross.
do, you get yourself ready for a shower, and you get your
There's no way this
chips,
isn't gross.
and then you walk into the shower for your chips. Pre-shower, you put the chips on the shelf. Open the bag already, because it might not be easy to open the bag once your hands are wet. And then you place the chips there. You start showering, and you're like, "Wow, I just like washed my back. Boy, am I hungry."
That has to be fucking cold water.
Eat-
Oh, you just
eat
need like
chips.
okay, wait for it to heat up first.
I mean,
You just get in there.
I can just get in.
Oh. No. No.
Okay, now this isn't a topic written down or anything, but like, do you guys, Kyle? I'm assuming that means like you're like the kind of person that like puts the water on, puts your hand under it. Oh, it's too cold.
I don't even have to bother. I like when I wake up, check my alarm. I'll like walk into the bathroom, turn on the water, like to like hot as fuck essentially, and then like go pick up my clothes real quick, and then by the time I get in there and get undressed, I'm good.
Okay. What
I'm
about
the person who checks to see if it's not boiling me, because it has.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But I mean, like I just jump in and deal with it. I don't give a fuck anymore. Like,
Okay, I'm curious, Sky. What do you do?
Well, I put on TeamSpeak and then I start the podcast. Then I get in and I run the water.
That was on
first.
Skype.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was
That was
Skype
on
as
Skype,
well.
and you had your iPad in the bathroom with you.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So this
what
was
the
a very long time ago, almost like 100. I'm gonna even say like 100 and like 15, 20 weeks like ago. Or
can you
episodes
give me a
ago.
specific number? What number are we on right now?
We're on 196, so I really couldn't. I feel like it was before 80, but I might be wrong. We're all in the podcast, and then I just
I'm gonna start
hear
at 79 and
running
go back
water
until
like
I
a
can-
shower, and I'm
I
like,
can see
what
that
the
video.
fuck? And and I see it's coming from Sky's mic, and I'm like, Sky, what are you doing? And Sky's like, hold on, I'm in the shower!
Oh my god.
multitasking, alright?
He brought us with him.
I have the same idea as you, but I don't, get soggy food and enjoy it in there.
Yeah, but you get a soggy iPad.
Well,
Like, how did that not get soggy as fuck, though, Tony? That's still blowing my mind. Why didn't you bring a crunchy... Like, I could have understood cereal more, but cereal were weird, but I mean, I could have understood that.
I think it'd
more.
be even weirder bringing a whole bowl and the spoon into the shower.
That was my thinking. I'm like, that's weird, but like... It's better than chips, because chips are like a crunchy snack, and they'll absorb the shit out of that.
I mean,
Like,
Kyle, I didn't tell the story as in like a proud, like, I ate in the shower once. This is a great idea, everyone else should do it. It was just like, you know what's weird?
I can't get my head around that. Ugh.
You gotta try it once, Kyle.
I will not. I would not ruin chips like that.
Yeah, it's at the point that like you're beyond hungry, and you're hungry, but you need to shower, and like you only have time for one. You can do both.
Well, how long has it been since I've eaten?
How long does it need to be?
Well, because a couple days.
Okay, we'll say it's been 5 days since you've eaten, and the
Well, that's-
only option you have for food is shower chips.
But no!
Alright, you're gonna die?
No, because you said it was chips. It's fucking chips.
What would you eat in the shower then, Kyle?
I wouldn't.
You know what? See,
A popsicle.
popsicle. See, you just need to eat messy things while
That'd
you're in
be
the
cool.
shower.
You know, like a popsicle or a freezy, I'd be down for that. Like a freezy, especially.
No, see, Kyle.
Yeah, actually, I'd be okay with that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything that's messy, you can eat in the shower.
Well, not anything.
Yeah.
No. You know, like a bowl of ice cream.
Sure.
Yeah. Popcorn's messy.
Yeah.
That'd be really fucked up.
The popcorn would be really shitty in the shower.
That'd be really fucked. Like chips would be bad, but holy fuck, popcorn! Like.
I'm trying to think of things that you need to put water in. Oh my god, you should make ramen while in the shower.
Ramen.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great.
Boiling hot shower.
you just stick the ramen bowl up to the fucking shower head. It's like, good.
Dude, I'd be so down. Okay, now we're talking.
Yeah, see? Good ideas here.
So you need that
I'm an innovator,
dehydrated
guys.
astronaut food.
So, I have an idea for Chris. Chris, we should get a waterproof, scale for you.
Okay.
Okay, and then you can put the chips onto the scale while in the shower, and then you can eat them.
They have the. It's all in the back of the bag.
So, it'd be funny to. It's I feel like I'm an innovator here, and everyone else is just close-minded.
Sure. Sure, let's go with that. Yeah, let's go with that.
I'm okay with that.
I don't know. The popsicle idea sounded pretty good.
And you don't get the popsicle idea without the chip idea. I'm just saying. It's gotta start somewhere.
In the thing, right? And then you're just like, oh fuck yeah, more juice.
Yeah, you gotta eat that quick. So
What?
you're gonna be as fast in the shower with that as you would be regularly. But with chips, you're like, oh, I'm just gonna sit in here and love the shower while I'm eating chips and take 15 minutes longer.
Who said it took 15 minutes longer?
Dude, you'd have to take time to eat, right? Because you can't be washing and eating.
Otherwise, you'd just be consuming shampoo with your chips.
Let's see your point there.
Your shampoo and water in your chips.
Added flavor.
Your chips would now be a soup.
Those are called
Shampoo,
spices,
soap,
Kyle.
water.
Come on. No. Yeah. So literally, it's you put the I put the chips on the shelf, and I'd eat chips, and then I'd wash something. I'd make sure my hands are clear of soap. Then I'd eat more chips.
It's so wet.
No, yeah, the chips are probably wet at some
One
point.
to fucking shreddies that have been sitting in there for a fucking hour. Where are you? You know? Where are those?
Did
chips?
you have raisin fingers every time you came out?
No.
No. I'm talking where are the chips at on that scale of
Of where?
on the scale of chips to shredded wheat that's been sitting in a bowl for 20 minutes.
Very close to chips.
Very close to
Chips.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I
I'm
mean,
kinda
because
surprised.
okay, so if you put the bag of chips to where the water was constantly going in them, then it'd be towards the other end.
Well, yeah, but it's not get hot as fuck and all the condensation just in the bag and I don't know, water in the bag.
Twisted barbecue Fritos are a magical item, Kyle. You have to understand that the properties of this item don't obey your laws of physics.
That's all I
think-
need to know.
I feel like he also had the bag angled so that water didn't get in.
Yeah, I didn't get in at all. Yeah.
I mean, even if it's not directly in, just the moisture from the air. My walls are soaked when I get out of the shower, because we had to remove the window of the... Anyway, yeah.
Okay. Well, I do have an exhaust fan. So it's
Okay. Ours
counteracting
isn't
it.
good enough.
Yeah.
I guess yours is better.
Yeah. I mean, to be, my dad is a plumber, so, everything's set up,
Yeah.
the most, the best way possible, I guess. I don't know how else to say it.
Speaking of of well-made bathrooms, do you ever get those weird-ass fly things when it's just, like, way too, like just
Fly
fucking moisture on the walls kind of
Crab
deal?
fly thing.
Yeah, what do you mean with fly thing?
Like, there's
Are you
these...
talking about like fruit flies?
No, they're kind of like fruit flies, but they're a little bit wider, and they're just... They only like the moisture of the bathrooms here.
I've never
they
seen
have-
that before.
They have a
seen
fucking
it for-
obsession.
Like I've had fruit flies go in there. Like they like the moisture, but they're there because there's like fruit out. Like in the kitchen, and they just went in the bathroom because there's the moisture.
No, like, legit, I've only seen them in the bathrooms here.
Huh.
Yeah, I've never seen these, Nick, to be honest. And you thought my bag of chips was weird.
Yeah, no, that's way
Yeah,
worse.
it's pretty
I'll
weird.
take your chips over bugs anyway.
I mean,
See?
like,
Doggy
I mean,
chips
like,
over
these
like
the
crab
weird-ass
bugs.
little
Yeah.
bugs don't do shit, they're just weird.
Yeah, Kyle doesn't
Then
like
they go on
bugs.
your toothbrush, and I'm not about that life.
Kyle really doesn't
No,
like
no, no, they're
bugs.
not in my bathroom.
I'm just saying.
They're in the public dorming bathroom.
Oh, that's probably like crabs.
Oh, what are those things called? Right.
Crabs.
Look. Lots of respect for the people in your school. Yep. Or his school? Are they in the same
No,
school?
we're not going to say school.
No.
Nope.
Luckily.
Yeah.
For who?
I think for him.
Yeah, I don't want little fucking bugs everywhere.
Yeah, that's it.
Little bugs, that would freak me out, man. Like, I got out of the shower and I saw bugs. They're like, who are you? Who sent you?
Yeah.
So, I don't know if I've said this on the podcast, but I know I probably said this to at least one person. Anytime I find a bug on my wall, I kind of get into, like, a monologue with it. So what I mean is, like, I will like, tell it, you came to the wrong neighborhood, and then I smash it. Like, I always have to do, like, a one-liner before killing the bug.
I have to look at it for a long time, wonder where it's going, look around for something to kill it with, and or wonder how long it would take me to get something to kill it with.
Yeah, so for me, I always just, like, there's a bathroom, like, pretty close to my room. So I just go grab, like, a tissue or two. And, like, if I see it moving, like, before I'm killing it, I'll be like, where the fuck do you think you're going?
The issue is, like, I'm not afraid of death. I'm not afraid of, like, anything like that, but I'm afraid of goddamn bugs. And every morning, because I live sort of, like, at the end of a hill, or at the bottom of a hill,
Yeah.
every morning I find grasshoppers, like 5, 6 of them in the basement. So whenever I try and make some oatmeal or cereal or something before I go to school, I'm just, like, my back's against the wall, slowly moving past the grasshoppers, like, you chill out, I'll chill out, yo, like, we cool here, you can chill out here, but, you know, it's like,
It's like, alright, I just want to make sure you guys are chill, because I'm chill, I'm fine. Are you guys fine?
yeah,
I'm fine,
those
I'm
things
chill.
freak out, like, they just start banging up against your knee, and it's like,
Dude, like, have you ever thought about them? They're the dog of bugs. They want you to pet them, Sky.
no, that's, no, that's about as logical as eating in the shower, Hydro, I'll be honest.
No. No. No.
Hey, man. I'm not proud that I ate in the shower. It's just a thing
Yes,
I've done.
you are!
No, I'm actually...
I'd say you're
it's-
pretty proud of it.
It's pretty dumb. No, I'm not. I'm just retelling the story. Because we all do weird things in our lives. And because the topic was... no. Well, what was the topic?
I don't remember, don't care.
It was first thing you do when you
This
wake
one's
up.
better. Oh, right.
Yeah, and then Nick mentioned showers, and for some reason, the first thing I think of is, hey, I ate in the shower once. Yeah. You know what I thought would be a great idea? So you bring a cup of water into the shower.
Alright.
And you can just keep drinking it?
Yeah.
Oh, no, like, I brought a cup of water, not just a cup. Like,
No, a cup of water. You drink the water, and if you're still thirsty, you can refill it.
This is
So you
this is
get-
the
so
key
you-
to the
okay,
water issue in
so-
Africa.
Right?
Here's the thing. You bring a cup of colder water that's been filtered better.
Yeah.
Oh, we do have something to drink in the shower.
Yeah, but
I
then
mean, he's
you drink
not
that and you get
wrong.
thirsty. You can refill it.
Yeah, but then it's gross and hot and not filtered as good.
But
Not if you take cold showers.
Well, then you're fucking weird anyway.
no,
No, don't take cold showers.
I don't take cold showers.
Yeah, I guess in the summer. Okay, when I guess when it's
If you're
hot.
really sweaty, then yeah. I mean,
I'm
I mean,
thinking more
if
we're,
you
like,
live in
'cause we're,
Canada,
like
not
working in
really.
like the fall. So
no, yeah, I don't see like in Canada you never
Yeah.
need the need for a cold shower.
In the summer, it gets hot as fuck.
Yeah, not any
But you
other
get
time
over
though.
No, but like, it gets over 100 here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Humid as shit and gross.
I mean,
Then yeah, okay. Cause like, but yeah, my shower temperature is based on like what I need to raise my core temperature to like make the outside more tolerable. And yeah, in one of those seasons where it's like it's gonna be cold soon, so yeah.
gonna be cold.
Don't get cold.
Mm-hmm.
So if I like boil the inside of me and like a core temperature really hot, then the outside won't feel as bad because I'm already really warm on the inside.
That's fair. You know, so I want to take a step back and go back to the cup of water in the shower idea. Sky brought up
Yeah.
a really good point. This will solve the water crisis anywhere. Yeah.
I mean,
Make
There's
it
some
worse.
discrepancies.
have you actually been to a place where they have a water issue?
Probably.
America.
Well, other than the west coast of America.
I'm pretty sure you live there. Like I don't know.
We live on the East Coast.
Yeah, no,
sorry,
America. It's one country, man. It's
we
not that
we
big.
live on the
It's
water coast.
pretty big, Kyle.
We live on
It's
the
like-
water coast.
It's like top 10, maybe. I don't know. Fuck.
It's-
How big are you top? Are you in top 5? Like I don't know.
No, I don't. Well,
Anyways.
landmass. I don't know.
Anyways.
Well, I mean,
So when I took my
That's fine.
environmental field trip to Costa Rica, the place that we stayed at was like a little camp at the top of a mountain. So obviously there wasn't a lot of water to go around. So when we took showers, what it was that like turned on the shower for like 5 seconds, turned it off, started scrubbing, turned it on for 5 seconds to rinse off, turned it off, applied shampoo, turned it on for 5 seconds, turned it off.
So,
find a lake.
Kyle,
Hi.
we are top 5.
Basically, you had to be really smart about
Yeah, you
how
fifth?
long you
No.
had the shower on for.
Right.
Because legit, if anyone abused it,
I thought China
it
was
would
bigger.
just
I
there
thought
would just be
Australia
no
was
I said
water
fourth.
for the rest of us.
So, number 1, obviously Russia.
It's Russia.
Then number 2 is Canada.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
Number 3, China, and then U.S.
Oh, Australia's not 4th?
Australia is 6,
Oh shit.
Brazil
Why
is
Australia
5th.
Where's India?
7th.
Okay, okay, all right.
I knew Brazil was pretty big, but I'm pretty sure you guys are bigger than them. But like,
Yeah.
I thought Australia was bigger for some
No,
reason.
it's not.
Yeah.
It's not by a decent amount.
Oh, okay. Maybe I
we
keep
are-
forgetting Alaska. It's a thing, and then like
We're about
Maybe New Zealand doesn't count
2
anymore as
million
Australia.
kilometers bigger, I think. Square kilometers is what this chart is. So
yeah.
yeah, Algeria is a solid 10th. Who would ever guess Algeria?
I don't even remember that that's a place. So.
See what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Okay.
I'm pretty sure I have a client from there actually. I'm like fucking taking it too.
Oh man. All right, so Nick, it's your time to roll.
Oh.
Roll for topic.
I rolled a 6.
Okay, so actually, 6 is the unfortunate Las Vegas shooting,
Oh.
and sort of just get everyone's opinions on that.
It made me learn about these bump stock things that people were suddenly wanting to ban, and I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Dude, so Did you see the picture that CNN used for that? So CNN used a picture of what they said was a bum stock, and do you know what was on the gun? A silencer and a grenade launcher.
Nice.
There was no bum stock on the gun.
Yeah, I just googled bum stock, and the second picture that shows up is the CNN picture.
Yeah, well, you see the silencer and the grenade launcher on it.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I need to see this.
Yeah, Google
I need to see
CNN
this now.
like bum. Yeah, so you'll see
That is a
silencer.
geared out rifle. To not
And
have
like
the
that's the
stock.
picture. They're like, we need to ban this. It's a fucking grenade launcher on that thing. Yeah, I'm down to ban that.
I thought I had saved that picture. Guess I didn't. There was something that said like they're bitching about gun laws, right?
Yeah.
And they said it's like, oh, but like if the guy had taken a truck and run over 100 people, then what would you say? Yeah, fuck, imagine that. You needing to get tested and pass a license and keep up with that stuff to get to drive a truck. It's just like,
Yeah, fair.
yeah.
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 They're like,
Can't
well,
fucking imagine that. Yeah.
it's like, yeah, no, that's completely just countered your point.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I don't honestly,
CNN.
I don't honestly want to get very political with this. So I'm gonna avoid to. I'm just gonna say that it's a damn shame that that many people were killed and injured. It's a real tragedy.
You guys are Canadians.
But
You guys are Canadian.
were there Canadians in there?
There's Canadians there, yeah.
Oh. It's a sad day.
We should be apologizing to you.
Something
Did
I
they?
will talk about though is
Black
I
Lives Matter
watched
laws.
a
And to
few,
come back down there, thank you guys.
I watched a few Twitter videos of the shooting, and
Yeah.
that's fucking sketchy. It was very scary.
Well, yeah.
Sounding. Because
The first thing people do, turn around and film it instead of fucking running away or helping other people.
exactly.
But you know what
Yeah.
I will say though? I will say this, that I've read around, and of all like incidents such as these, like not necessarily mass shootings, but in sort of large scale situations like these, the reaction of the people around there were pretty amazing. Like legitimately, like, you know,
Oh,
Basic-
apparently there's like a ton of people that just like helped out. Like some guy like stole a car just to drive people to the
Yeah,
hospital.
no,
Yeah.
and like they
They
were
were
trying to
legit.
charge that
That
guy
was-
with like stealing the vehicle and sending
no,
him.
Yeah.
they're no, I read about on that. Like he took a woman's truck, I think it was,
Yeah.
right? And,
Yeah.
no, they're not doing anything to him. But like all these guys, like jumping in front of people, taking shots like that. Oh my god! Like I don't even
Yeah.
have the balls to go downstairs without holding my mom's hand. Like fuck that.
It's like you fear grasshoppers.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, so do I.
Just-
But grasshoppers, you know, it's
It's a gun, Kyle.
a bullet can't like jump down your when
Alright,
you're
listen,
sleeping or
Tom.
something.
Listen.
You know, okay. I don't
I
know.
mean, it could. You just probably wouldn't wake
I don't
up.
have any rational. Okay, I don't have a rational argument against it.
Kyle's just like, I really don't like bugs, okay? Just understand
like
that. But yeah. Now, so just to go back on this second, because the Twitter videos I watched, it was... Dude, like, if you told me that, like, someone had fireworks or something going off in the distance instead of a gun being shot, I probably would have believed you. But,
yeah.
the scariest fucking shit was the dude was able to get in there. I think he had multiple guns.
Mm-hmm.
He had multiple guns, and I believe he was able to reload, like, a few times. Which,
Yeah, really.
that's fucked. Because, I don't know, dude, that's just scary. Like, that, a dude can just kind of walk in there. And I guess they didn't have any, like, metal detectors or anything for this concert.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't at the concert. Keep in mind, he was in the whatchamacallit, hotel or whatever it was. He was on the high rise of it, shooting into the concert.
Oh, I didn't know that part. I did not know that detail. Okay. It's crazy.
Even scarier thing is, like, he booked hotels as well that also had views of concerts. So
So he's
they
probably
know
gonna
that
do more
this
of
guy
them.
was planning with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's freaky. That's freaky. Cause, dude, it's just sort of just like a sad
Hey,
moment.
what was his exit plan?
What's up?
If he had bookmark hostages, he would have had an exit plan. What was his exit plan?
That boggles my mind. I have no idea.
He
I can't
might
even-
not have had an
un-
exit
Frame
plan.
job.
He was just
Frame job.
Yeah.
Framing. The FBI thing was hacked. Whatever bogus story that's on Reddit.
No, to be honest, it could just be like a thing where like he didn't necessarily have an exit plan. He was just like, if I make it through this one, I'm gonna do others, and that's why he did it. Cause like, to be honest, like there's not really a way to like rationally understand what the dude is thinking. Because I mean, you're not really gonna be able to understand that. Like, shit that's going through his mind has got to be something crazy.
I'm gonna see if I can find.
Also, it's not. Oh god, I'm a horrible person. It's not really a waste of his money to rent those other hotel rooms if he's not going to get to pay for them
No, exactly.
or use the money on anything else.
Yeah, there's no reason to not do them. You know,
And
like,
just book them ahead of time. You don't want to miss out on that room in case anything, happens.
right, like, it's messed up. But I will say, as like a final kind, unless someone else got something about this, kind of like a hope, like the families of all the victims will sort of find peace eventually, and yeah, that's it basically. Hope they do, and families and friends get well, and all the people that are hurt and injured, hope that they the people that are still injured, hope they make it through, because I don't know how many people were like critically injured or anything like that. I don't know those kind of details, but yep, that's about it. Way to roll for a positive topic.
They had some of the guys who took bullets for people on the front page of Reddit,
Oh, do they?
and I thought that was cool as fuck.
Yeah.
I would have much rather have seen that on the news than fucking picture of what's his name. I don't know. Celebrate those who did heroic things.
Rather than yeah. Like I liked what Philip DeFranco did. Like he covered the story and refused to say the name of the gunman.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Yeah.
I
I always like that because he doesn't want to give any fame to the gunman because they're a shitty person. You know, this is the truth.
Yep.
Anyways, we're gonna go down unless Chris wants to use his action.
Hold on, hold on.
Are you still finding
In
some
a group chat here. I'm looking for it. I just remembered it was in a group chat.
Okay. We'll wait.
Pardon me, but what is an action?
It's more D&D.
I don't know.
You can still hold, Chris.
I'm just gonna burn this on something stupid, but Sheldon, who's not here tonight, has a newer job. I don't know if he's mentioned that.
You
Nope.
No, I don't think so.
He left working in a dollar store and is now working as a pizza delivery driver.
He didn't even tell me. I didn't even find out until last night.
Oh, I think you sent me a Snapchat about that.
So now
And-
he's Mark.
We were
Yeah,
working
Mark
on
used to do that.
We were working on his car this weekend, and when he showed up yesterday to start working on it, he had forgotten the wireless debit machine. And he was like, "Oh, I need to drive back to work and drop it off." And I'm like, "Well, you've already parked your car in our garage, so we'll just hop in my car and go drop it off." And when we were driving back to drop it off, his boss called and was like, "Hey, Sheldon, I need you to do a few deliveries." So I got to go out in my Charger and deliver 3 pizzas last night, and it was awesome.
That sounds pretty cool, actually. That sounds like it'd be a fun job, actually, like riding around with a friend delivering pizzas. I think that actually could be pretty cool.
We just broke even, basically, on gas to money made. So obviously I would not recommend getting basically any V8, but a V8 Charger for a pizza delivery vehicle. That's first and foremost.
Big old no.
Yeah, that's a solid no to that one.
Unless you really just want to pay for gas and drive around.
You might.
Like, hey, I mean, it was a lot of fun. But yeah, no, that was I can now say I've delivered pizzas in my car.
You can. That's something you could always claim.
Yep.
Tony, can you read the message in group out loud that I sent, please?
Okay, hold up. Alright,
Oh,
hold
God.
on. Tony to read aloud. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it the thing before that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so much words though, Kyle.
Yeah, I want to go smoke.
And so many of those words are 4chan.
Yeah, I know. Alright, so Kyle sent a thing. And you know what I'm gonna do instead?
Can't, but I'm fine. Wanted to go smoke and not miss
You
anything.
can go smoke, Kyle, if you'd like. I'm just gonna drag this onto the podcast so people can read it and pause the video to read it instead of me reading everything.
But it's really funny.
It is. It is. But that's a lot of words,
Similar
Kyle.
to Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, I know.
With the Fast and the Furious photo.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty solid. It's that was a 4chan post, and yeah. That's a lot of lore, Trayton says. Alright, so, well, Kyle is smoking. I thought Kyle already left and he didn't.
I always need to.
Yeah. Alright, but, so Kyle is going to smoke. Let's see. What can we talk about that's not a topic that's here? You know? I would say, one knows something cool. Our friend Steve is at Comic-Con right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
And he found
He
Corgley.
did find Corgley, which Corgley is an adorable comic about a corgi.
Corgley.
It's amazing.
Corgley.
I suggest it. If anyone
Wait,
wants
is
it.
it the one with the super happy, like optimistic corgi? Or,
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, that's cute.
There are many corgis out there. There's only one Corgley.
Is Steve cosplaying?
No, that would be so great if he was cosplayed as Corgley.
That'd be wonderful.
So I found a website that is Corgley.com. In case anyone wants
Is
to look
it
at
like-
Corgley.
Ah, the official.
So I'm also going to show this to the podcast because they just need to see Corgley. Look how cute Corgley is.
What a cutie Rudy.
Oh, wow, there's a picture on the website of, like, the Comic-Con that, this must be the thing that Steve saw.
Saying that, like, they would be in Comic-Con and whatnot? Yeah. I saw that.
That's cool. Yeah, so Corgley is a good comic. If you ever seen a little commentary and you want to see an adorable Corgi, because Corgis are great, read it.
Like, legit, if you have, like, a solid 2 minutes and only 2 minutes, that's the thing that's short enough to be like, oh, but also get your fill.
Hey, well, honestly, like, cute animals are the best thing in the world. I'm telling you. Looking at a picture of a cute doggo or something, greatest time.
Like, legit, half of the time on Imager, I just scroll through stuff until I find a dog.
Oh, dude, so, if I'm ever feeling sad or anything, I just go to r/all, and I go 10 pages deep of just adorableness until, like, I suffocate from all the cuteness.
I think there's an r/corgi, actually. I'm pretty sure there is.
Oh,
It was
my
either
God.
that or there's a corgi tag on Imager.
Oh my god, there's a quirky subreddit. This is amazing.
You're just looking at all of them now.
Oh, yeah. This is great.
I know, right?
Oh, this one's amazing. Let's share it. Look at that. Look at this little guy. This one. It's
Super corgi.
it's a super corgi.
He requires super love.
See, Sky, what you would hug that dog.
I would die for that dog.
See how cute he is. He's wearing a cape. Chris, do you see this dog? Chris?
It is a very cute dog.
It's so cute. Oh. This subreddit is amazing. Even the up and down votes. The up votes are like, looks like a corgi with its ears up, and the down votes are a corgi with its like ears down, like looking sad. This is the greatest thing ever. I subscribe to the subreddit. This is where I'm gonna go and spend all my time. Oh, this is so great, dude. Nick, you're the best person in the world for showing me a subreddit full of corgis.
Sometimes I just get bored and I look up corgis, man.
I can't blame you,
I
man.
gotta pass the time somehow.
Oh, this corgi puppy.
You know what makes me sad?
What?
ArenaNet for Guild Wars, they had like some test mounts that they had
Was one a
on their
corgi?
dev builds. I'm pretty sure one of them was a corgi. A giant corgi.
It's great.
I know. And like some of them were like actual ideas that they were thinking about, because one was a spider, but like they were like, nah, arachnophobia, man. Exactly. Maybe like people would be afraid to write on that.
Kyle, look in chat. Go to the Reddit one.
I don't think I should believe you.
It's a cute dog.
It's amazing.
Corgi? Okay.
Yeah.
Corgi.
It's so
Portal.
cute. It's a super corgi. Oh man. Nick just showed me the greatest thing in the world, Kyle. There's a subreddit dedicated to corgis.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
This is amazing. Aww. That was a sad corgi. So I got to a point where I'm looking at a picture of a corgi with it's a hipster corgi. It has like a scarf and glasses on. This is the only hipster I would ever spend time with in my entire life.
Yep.
Why? It's corgi. Oh, it's a corgi on the ground and it says, "Where are your arms?" because its legs are hidden under its fluffiness. So, I hope you know the rest of this podcast is basically just me looking at pictures of corgis.
It's going to be one of the best
Oh, God,
podcasts.
look at this.
Has the most views. Suddenly YouTube is like, yeah, you can put ads on your videos now.
Look at that little guy. See?
Hey, Chris, you should have saved your action.
Yeah, I mean, really. So, I'm just gonna get this rolling.
It's actually
Put a bunch.
Sky's turn to pick a number.
I'm sorry, I rolled a 20. I don't want to hear none of that.
Well, unfortunately, it wasn't your turn.
Too bad.
So, Sky.
I rolled 520s and you can't prove otherwise.
I mean, I
so-
can't, but you bullshit.
Yep, those are my stats, all 20s.
Yeah.
Yep. I just happened to roll all of that.
He's
Dude, I rolled Nathan's forum. Have you seen
it
his
was
stats?
nuts, actually. That was way too good. All right, so Sky,
It was absolutely disgusting. Like, way past.
Sky,
Yeah.
pick a number 1 through 20.
20. 20.
Hey.
Okay. What, as far as you know, is the first video game you ever completed?
Ooh.
Completed.
Ooh. That's tough.
Like, or just beat, like, you didn't have to beat it like 100% or whatever, but like you got to the end credits. You played all the way through.
Street Fighter 2? Mario Kart.
I'm trying to do my best
I
to
don't know
think
which one I had
all the way,
first.
like, because I'm thinking
Crash
for
and playing
me.
up your arsenal.
I played games before that, but I don't think I'd actually beaten any of them.
Metroid was the one for me, yeah. Metroid Zero Mission was the one for me.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking that it might have been a Pokemon game for me. To be honest.
I never finished my first 2 Pokemon games, actually.
Those weren't out
I-
yet.
I never got into Pokemon. I couldn't.
I loved
No, no,
Pokemon as a kid.
I still do.
Like, I have a serious
it's
love for
okay.
strategy games, but, like, those, I was dumb as bricks.
Hmm.
As, like, a child, like, you could not get me to, like, through all the gyms into the Elite Four, even if, like, you showed me exactly where to go.
Mhm.
Yo, with my Game Boy Color, back whenever, like, you know, I used Flash for, like, the whatever cave, like, early on. What they did with the game, though, was they actually just darkened the screen. They didn't actually, like, black out everything else. So I had this, like, stupid-ass bright lamp, but I just hold it, like, right above my Game Boy, and I'd be able to see. So I wouldn't actually have to, like, make any of my fucking Pokemon have Flash.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That's brilliant.
I was that kid.
Yeah, I'm really trying to think of the first game I beat. I kind of want to say it was. I almost think it has to be a Pokemon game. Because if not, like it was a Nintendo 64 game. It's one of the two.
I'm thinking mine was, Smash in 64.
Oh.
I was trying to remember
That
if we
might be
had our
mine.
Sega first or if we had our Super Nintendo first.
I can't-
I don't remember.
I can't remember
We might have had the Super
if I had my Nintendo 64 or like my first handheld game system first. Well, I think I had Nintendo 64 first, but then would I have beaten anything though? I might have.
That's, I mean, because I had my NES, I know I didn't beat anything on that. We also had, like, I think an Atari something or other, and I didn't beat anything on that either. But I played them.
Yeah. I think. Okay, I oddly want to say it's Pokemon Stadium. For me.
Right.
Wow.
Wow.
Because I beat all of like the gyms inside that game, and like I beat the cups and stuff. So maybe Pokemon Stadium. But I don't know if did I beat a Pokemon game like handheld Pokemon game before I beat Pokemon Stadium though. I might have. It's got to be Pokemon game. That's all I can say really.
Pokemon Snap.
I did beat Pokemon Snap, but it was later.
Yeah.
I did not do that right away.
Not gonna lie, all I did in Pokemon Snap was play the first level and just use the Mew shortcut. That's literally all I did for like 4 months straight.
Wow. Yeah. I don't know. Chris, did you say a game?
Yeah, Ratchet and Clank IP Arsenal.
Ooh. Okay. Like that.
Pretty sure that's the first one that, like, the first one I can think of that I beat.
Okay. That's pretty cool. I like that answer. And then Sky, you said Metroid.
Yeah.
Okay. Respectable. And then Nick, you believe yours was Smash Brothers?
Yeah.
N64. And then Kyle, what did you
It
decide
depends
on?
what console I had first. It was either like Mario Kart for the Super Nintendo or because I know I didn't beat the Mario Bros. Games by myself.
Hmm.
So it's either that or Street Fighter campaign, maybe.
Okay, yeah. I don't know. I like looking back and being like, what was those like first video games? Because like
It was hard.
I loved
It
a
was
lot of the
so long
games like
ago.
on the Nintendo 64 so much. Like that was the best thing ever as a kid.
Oh, Tony, did I tell you what I got?
What?
Kind of relevant.
Okay.
So,
Almost relevant.
me and my brother went to Stittsville Flea Market
Mhm.
last Sunday, and there's like a little game shop in the back of it.
Yeah.
Because Mitch collects like all original Sega games and like Super Nintendo games and all that stuff.
Mhm.
Because he has the consoles. So I'm there looking around. I'm like, oh wait, I remember Greg had like Ocarina of Time for GameCube somehow. So I'm looking around, and I see they have it. They have Ocarina of Time. So they have Zelda 1, Zelda 2, Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask all in one disc for GameCube. And I got that with the booklet for $45.
Ooh.
I'm like, fuck yeah. Like, so I'm jazzed to play that. I haven't yet,
man.
though, because I can't find my controllers. I think Vince stole them. But yeah.
That's pretty cool, man.
Just speaking of N64 games, right? Because, like, yeah. Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask.
So I'm looking up games like on Amazon, and like there's a game I looked up, and someone's trying to buy it or sell it for like $400. I'm like, fuck no.
What game is it?
I was looking at Pokemon Stadium 2 because I never owned it.
Okay.
I think I have that at home.
Dude, if you do, I might want to borrow it.
That depends if I can find the like little packet case thing where like
Yeah.
you stored all your GameCube discs in.
Hmm.
I know I had one of the Pokemon Stadiums.
Yeah. Yeah. It's cool to look at, you know. Alright, so we've all gone through a topic. Do we want to go any more, or we could end it here?
How long have we been going?
Hour 37.
It's up to
18?
you.
18, you're okay? We've already
Okay.
gone to 18.
20? We already did that.
Yeah.
3.
Okay, so we'll go to this. This will be our last topic for tonight. If you could send one message to every phone in the world, what would you send?
Fuck you!
That's perfect.
No. Wait. Better one. Do they know who it's from?
If you want them to, I can say you can.
I just want like a random number. I don't want like...
Yeah, it doesn't have to be, though. I will say you have the power to decide whether the message says from Kyle or from some random number that, like, you has no
from
trace back
some
to you.
random number. Yeah. From some random number, I love you, ...
Oh, oh, you're
Which
evil.
one's a bigger dick move, right? Yeah.
So mine that I had the idea of is from some random number, and you just say something like, "I'm always watching."
I'm watching.
Like, I'm watching or I'm always watching. I need to freak everyone the fuck out. Because, like, and then, like, everyone would be like, wait, I got that message too. Oh my god. Is it God?
I think a funny one would be is Half-Life 3 confirmed and just give a random coordinate in Google Earth. And then the fucking fandom would spend like the next 6 months
Try to
trying
find
to
it.
figure it out.
Yeah. The good location you can play.
Some random thing in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Just like,
It's like, and the search for Half-Life 3 continues. Only 5 million people have died trying to find it. And you're like, oh, I killed a lot of people with this joke. Oh no. I'm trying to think. What else would be good? Anyone else got one? Chris or
Can't
Sky?
think of one right now.
Okay.
I'm trying.
How about you, Sky?
it wouldn't be. Boy.
I've got
Tempting.
another one. For a good time, call this number, and it would be the president's personal phone number.
Ah, that'd be great. That'd be good. Or like, if you really like someone really pissed you off, you put their number instead.
Yes.
The amount of spam they'd get. So I know what's funny. That reminds me, in school. I forget who, but I can't remember whose phone it went to. Some kid made a Craigslist ad using one of their friends' numbers.
Oh boy.
For like I don't know, like call this number if you want to fuck, basically, on Craigslist.
Yeah.
And for like a week straight, his phone wouldn't stop going off.
Oh my.
And we all took turns answering it in our history class.
Oh
It was
my
fun.
God.
That was a good time. We were leading people on. There's so many people that called. That's so great.
That's fine.
It's so fucked up though.
Fine.
It's like, I'm sure he had to get a new number. At that point,
Did
it's
you even like list it as mail and like whatever,
I don't know.
or is it just like? Yeah.
I think it was just listed the phone number.
Wow.
Like it's like if you like it was like the offering or whatever. So it's like,
Yeah.
oh, do this thing, and it's like call this number. And the amount of numbers. Oh my god. A lot of people answer those ads apparently.
That's fucked.
Yeah. It was hilarious because it wasn't happening to me. If it happened to me, I probably would have cried a bit.
Yep.
Because that would be horrible. I like my phone number. I don't want it to change it.
Me. Doesn't really hurt to try.
Well.
I'm not terribly attached to mine, but
That's fair. But
Oh,
okay.
it'd be
still
so
want
much
to ring a
effort
lot.
to get like people to switch over, and I almost never use my phone number.
That's fair.
Like I mostly just use internet chats, which means I would forget to update a lot of stuff,
Hmm.
and then I wouldn't notice until like months later.
That's fair.
I only really need to tell like my parents and Greg. No, not many people like text me directly. So it's
what?
yeah, like either Hangouts or Facebook chats.
I haven't tried the whole
Definitely.
prostitution thing, but yeah, no, number works too.
Oh, it makes so much more sense, Guy. For some reason, I'm like, oh, never has to try a new number, but I'm like, but I really like this one, Sky. But no, you went the prostitution thing. I mean, Sky, you know.
Yeah. 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 My God, I was looking at my same profile. I don't get why I name myself Sky the Slut or Sky the Prostitute or whatever.
It's because you were just being honest with us.
That went on for a whole year. Or is it like,
Yeah.
I don't get.
Yeah, I remember that.
You have an hourly rate? Yeah.
Sky, didn't you start like on Dillman the whole Sky like elf something,
Yeah.
and then like everyone else did it?
I think so. Yeah. I don't know.
Because I don't remember what you did, but you did something like that one day, and then a few different people started to come in with like that.
I think what it was a cat like drew a picture of what Sky would look like, I guess. And I made fun of her for making it look like a gay Mexican.
That's it, yeah.
That's so I'm pretty sure that's why I put L. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wait, you're Hispanic?
No.
No, God no. that was the joke.
Yeah, because, like,
But,
yeah.
Yeah.
You made Sky look like a gay Mexican or something, and that's not Sky.
I mean, close enough.
Hey.
Yeah, well,
Yeah. He doesn't speak Spanish that well. Because I've heard Sky say stuff in Spanish before, I'm pretty sure.
butcher that shit.
It probably is butchered, but how would I know? Oh, so, Kyle, this
Yes.
wasn't a podcast talk at all, but, I do know basic Japanese,
Yeah,
so, just saying.
we're going. Yeah. And
Konnichiwa.
we need to get some like fake numbers pumped up on your shit so that when they look it up on their phones,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? We're in. Yeah.
exactly. So, Kyle and I may or may not have a plan to go to Japan.
And get real life waifus.
Exactly.
I think he's turning Japanese. I think he's turning Japanese.
Oh, man. So,
They have a really big Oktoberfest there. Like if it wasn't like that many people, it'd be really cool.
yeah. So no, basically what we're doing, yeah, we're going there. And then we're going to pretend that I'm internet famous with the podcast.
Yep.
And we'll get all of the waifus.
Yep.
If anyone else wants in this action, you're welcome to join.
It's the dream.
It's a solid plan.
Yeah.
I can tell Chris seems pretty excited about this idea.
We can go for what,
Yes.
Chris?
Travel and meet people in crowded areas. You know me so well.
Ah, yes, my
Same.
favorite as well.
But hot Japanese ladies.
That's the point. That's why we're going. Yeah.
You know, Kyle.
I'm not the biggest fan of crowds either, but I'll do it to trade off.
Yep, it's worth it.
I won't.
Alright, Scott.
Nah,
How about
I'll pass.
Sky, you in?
I'm in, dude.
Yeah, fuck yeah, Sky, alright. Alright, Kyle, it's...
We can bring Derek. He can be a resident Asian.
Yeah, but then he just wouldn't, like, stick out. People would think he, you know...
Exactly.
Alright, fair.
They're like, oh, they got a guy that's not like fuck him over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though I'm pretty sure he's not Japanese.
No, not at all. He's Korean. Yeah.
He's Korean or something? Or
He's
whatever?
Korean.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I always forget.
Dude, he's good at video games. He's Korean.
Yeah, but like not League of Legends or StarCraft.
He's never
right?
tried.
He plays shooters. Okay. He plays shooter games, and they're not good at shooter games.
No, that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I like to make the joke, Kyle, okay?
Fair enough.
Yeah, but no, okay, so new plan. Sky, Kyle, and I are going to go to Japan and get all the waifus, and then we'll send Chris, you, and Nick Snapchats of it.
Oh no, I thought you
Okay.
were gonna say we are gonna mail them wife.
I'll mail them waifus!
I mean, bring them back for something.
I
yeah.
mean, if we each bring back two,
Yeah.
we could donate some.
Yeah.
I would donate a waifu
Like
for
Jordan
Chris.
can have the one that I don't like as much, and it's fine.
Yeah. I would 100% donate a waifu to Chris.
Yeah.
Chris, would you accept a
Actually,
donated
no,
waifu?
I should give my other one to Greg.
Maybe.
Okay.
That way we can keep up the ruse. I mean,
Beard?
yeah.
Now you both have beards.
Because
Still did not know that term until it came up on the podcast.
That's really funny.
Yeah. Because, like, I know that term as a cover-up. Like, anyone around me would say that, oh, that's just a cover-up.
Well, okay.
And so, that I never heard, until Chance said it, I never heard beard before.
What?
Yeah, I didn't know the term of, like, when you say, oh, that she's just a beard for him, or whatever, means that, like,
Gay guy's wife
Yeah.
or girlfriend or
Hmm.
that's so yeah.
I didn't know that terminology.
Wait. I need to hear this because this is new to me.
No, see? I'm not the only one. Tag, you're it,
oh,
Kyle.
fuck's sakes.
You guys are just too young, that's all. Okay.
No, that doesn't make sense, Kyle.
Okay.
Kyle, could
Can I
you
relate
explain
to
it to Nick?
Yeah, please explain it.
Okay, so whenever like gay people are trying to like stay in the closet, And like people are getting sus. Like of them.
People are getting
Vicious.
sus. Thanks, God.
They're sus. I don't know how, I'm trying to use it in like young terminology. Okay. Okay. Anyway,
Just
so
speak like a normal
gay
fucking
wants
person.
to be. Whenever a gay person wants to hide that they're gay, and they get a girlfriend, they're referred to as a beard. The girlfriend is referred to as a beard.
It's cover.
Okay then.
And I see, like, I guess I wasn't the only one to not know that then.
Yeah, I did not know about that. Wait, wasn't there that one girl in her high school where she was dating a gay guy and didn't know it?
There were probably a few.
Yeah, but they don't always know. Right.
No, so there's a few times I think that might have happened. There was, I'll drop names after the podcast, Nick, not during. There was one time we were in high school, like, there was a girl who was planning on, kind of like confessing to a guy, and then turns out she got, air quotes, denied by him, but they're still really best friends. It's because he's gay. And like he admitted to being gay to her, and that's why he didn't like her. And then I feel bad once. The kid ended up being gay, which I didn't know, of course. He was talking to a friend of mine, like they were talking, like, and she asked me for help. And she was like, hey, could you talk to him? You know, do guy talk and whatever. I'm like, that's not really how that shit works, you know, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, I'll talk to him. And I kind of joked around with him, be like, yeah, dude, she's into you, man. Why don't you ask her out? And he just got really, like, shy and nervous about it. And I'm like, oh, he's just a shy person. Then come 2 to 3 years later, to find out he was gay. I felt really bad about that. I doubt that, like, was ever a thought that even crossed their mind again. Probably.
Yeah.
But, like, looking back on it, I'm like, oh, if I knew, I wouldn't not have... I wouldn't say, like, I shoved them. But, like, you know, I kind of was like, go ahead, ask. She really likes you. But, yeah. There was no way I could have known. But, like...
There is. Get a better gator. Come on, man.
Dude, I had no idea. That one went by. I mean, it was freshman year of high school, though. I didn't know anyone. I kind of have to, like, had at least, like, a conversation with them before my gator would go off. So I think that was, like, the first time I'd ever talking to the kid. For some reason, they knew who I was, so it worked. That happened a lot in high school. Where I would, someone would talk to me, and I'd be like, I have no idea who they are. The entire time in the conversation, I don't know who this person is. For some reason, they know who I am. So I'm just going to talk to them and be nice.
High school was a wild ride for you. Eating chips in the shower, talking random
Dude, it was weird. What a time. What a time in my life. Yeah. Cursing out teachers and walking out of class, you know. Did that once.
Sending the entire thing, please.
Um,
Don't make you deal with that many people.
yeah.
One area.
Yeah. Fair. Yeah. The one podcast a few weeks ago, just for like the last hour of the podcast was Kyle and I trading high school stories.
Yep.
It was great.
Did you name it Nostalgia?
I did. I named it I think I named it High School Nostalgia. So I
Nice.
suggest going and check that out if you want to hear some high school stories. So,
Member berries.
yeah. I told a lot of stories. Like, I told the story, like, about my, I think it's sophomore junior English class, where, a trade-off for not doing homework was I would tell a story every day about, why I didn't do my homework in class,
Fantastic.
and I got, like, 100 on homework.
What?
Yep. I could tell and fast forward real fast. Basically, for a while I just was taking solid zeros on my homework, but every day, the teacher would ask, why didn't you do your homework? And I would come up with this elaborate story that would, like, last a few minutes. And, like, the class was actually kind of interested in what I was telling them. And they're like, oh, I wonder what he's going to say today. That kind of thing. And, like, the teacher kind of, like, started to get into the stories a little bit. And basically, she realized I was never going to do homework. So she, I think, called me after one class. I think it had to be after class. Maybe it was before class. I don't know. And was like, all right, if you come in with a story every day of why you didn't do your homework, and it's a good story, you get 100 for homework. I'm like, okay.
It's a hell of a teacher, dude.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it's an English class, and I was being creative.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Yeah. I basically, air quotes, wrote a story every day for class. If you think about it. I probably put more effort into my stories than everyone else did in their homework.
I mean, that's very true.
Yeah, and, like, the stories range from, like, battles of ninjas, getting jumped, and even a ghost. So, it was a good time.
A spoopy ghost?
It was a homework stealing ghost.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. It's good times. Good times. Alright, so we are now an hour and 56 into the podcast, and I think we're gonna wrap it up here, I guess. Alright.
You want to make it a solid 2 hours?
You know what? Fuck it, why not? We're like 3.5 minutes away from it. But before I don't want to hear a new topic because I don't think Sky or Chris ever told us what message they send to every phone in the world.
They do not.
Oh, I have a better one. I have a second answer now.
The only thing I can think of is the data's on do not ever contact me again. Or something like that.
That'd be really good. I like that. The dark deed you needed me to accomplish is finished. Do not contact me back. What?
I think the funny part is that it would be on the news the next day.
Yeah. It's like, what dark deed? Why did everyone
my
get this
God.
message?
I'm really torn up between okay, on my way now, or sorry, I'm going to be late.
Is that? I was thinking of, can you have like an autofill field for their name of who you're sending it to?
For story's sake, why the fuck not?
Hey, hey, blank. I'm you from the future. Whatever you do, don't go outside today.
Dude, that's amazing. Dude, you could literally say that, hey, you don't even need to say their name. You could just be like, hey, look, I'm you from the future. And if you go outside today, you know that house across the street? Some shit's gonna go down. I like it. I like that a lot.
I'm willing to bet like a solid 5% of the population immediately walks outside.
Exactly. Immediately walks outside.
And then, yeah, but how many of them would actually have something bad happen because of that?
Dude, like, if they
Which is the
did,
best
you
part.
warned them. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
exactly.
So I think I want to change mine from earlier, from the,
But
like,
also paused it,
I'm always
which is even
watching,
better.
to the subscribe to HydroxideAnt on YouTube, and everyone's like, what? They're like, how did this get on my phone?
Worth it.
I don't know. I would do it. I would 100% sell out for that. I would. I really would. And then I'd be like, it wasn't me. But dude, think about it. If you got a phone message on your phone, and I'm sending it to 7 billion people, assuming the 7 billion people have phones, I gotta get a few hundred subscribers out of that.
A few hundred.
Actually, I think a pretty good one would be like writing a diary journal where it's just like, Day 76, the aliens haven't noticed me yet. And then just going into great detail about how you've escaped them over
Oh my
time.
God.
And then just have it cut out in the middle of the journal, and then people are just like, what the fuck?
Oh man, I feel
Or
like
just like a will follow up tomorrow, like pretends like it's a what the fuck is it called? Like a debrief.
yeah.
For, like a superior for like someone else, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like we'll follow up tomorrow, and then just like never follow up again.
Yeah, what would be funny is anything where like you say that you're gonna follow up with at all of them.
Yeah.
Like you could be like, after a lot of hard work and a lot of research, I've actually discovered the secret of the universe. And I really wanted. Bye, Chris. I really wanted to tell you this, but I will come back and message you tomorrow and give you more detail. Bye. And then, and only then, would you never message them again? They would have no idea. I don't know. I'm a fan of the idea. Really am. Anyways, we're at the 2-hour mark now. We've done it, guys. We did it, Reddit, I'd even say.
These are getting shorter.
What is?
These are.
What, the podcast?
Yeah.
We hit 2 hours, Kyle.
It has not been 2 hours.
It's 2 hours and 1 minute right now.
Fuck.
Yeah. Say it's shorter.
Chris is panicking, so... yeah.
I got a message from Chris. Is he panicking in that message?
Yeah, he said be right back, Colonel Panic. Like
Oh, hey, I got a message from him too, said be right back, panicking.
Colonel Panic looped this soundbite like 3 times. Is that me?
That's what the Snapchat is.
Good.
That just sounds like him being like,
Yeah, I think it's you, Kyle.
Is that me?
Yeah, it's you. It's 100% you. Yeah.
I know, it's like you put it in the mic. It's like...
Yeah. I couldn't tell if the loop was oh, Chris is back. We were just playing the
I thought the first 3 loops or so was you two doing a bit.
Oh, was it both of us saying yeah?
No. I've now listened to that over 30 times.
You're like, what the hell? Why is this happening to me? Oh my god, send yeah to every phone in the world. I think it'd be a great idea. Anyways.
It shall play forever. And by that I mean I only have like 6% battery life left, so never mind, it's gone.
Yeah, no, there was a little a little click that happened afterwards that tipped me off that it wasn't you guys just continuously going back and forth saying, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize my computer was gonna shut off. I wish I could have gotten more of the loop in the Snapchat.
So, alright, so before we end, I just want to welcome Kyle to the show, everyone. I also want to welcome Sky to the show, and last but not least, I want to welcome Chris to the show. I waited all the way to the end of the show to introduce you, Chris.
I forgot about the introduction.
Because I introduced Chris and completely we went on a tangent and never came back. Chris, I want you to take a mental note. We're 2 hours and 3 minutes in. This probably is the latest I've ever introduced you.
I think that actually is the latest.
So I just want the record to say that I purposely tried waiting to the last second to introduce Chris this week.
I feel like we've done an hour and 40 before. Was
probably
the previous.
I think 2
limit?
hours is that's a new limit. Like this is good.
New high score.
New high score. All right. This has been episode 196 of Background Noise. Bye everyone. Bye.
Bye.